Today we are going to learn how to play the violin without the bow, and this method is called pizzicato. So, with your violin, place your violin very well. I like to use the shoulder rest so that I can have a good grip on the violin. And you may notice that my wrist is bent like this. It's because my arm is quite longer than what I have here. If I want to straighten it, the violin will go too high. And because I'm placing my fingers on the body, not on the fingerboard. If I were to place my finger on the fingerboard, it will straighten out. So you should always ensure that your wrist is straight. This is the correct position, except when I'm trying to get to this place. Yes, it's allowed at this point. But when it's here, straighten your wrist. Not like this, not like that. And because we are playing only the open strings, that we will not place any finger on any of the strings. We're playing the open strings. That is, the sound is coming from this position. It's called the notes. You see that elevation there? This point is elevated. So the sound is coming from that point. Some people call it the violin finger, or generally the open string position. For pizzicato, I will place my fingers here for this exercise. I don't want to disturb any of the strings. When you don't have your bow, maybe you're playing a song fully on pizzicato, you don't need to carry the bow. But sometimes you will need to just play a phrase pizzicato, so you won't have to drop your bow and then play the pizzicato, then pick the bow again. It will be like you are joking. There may not be enough rest to drop the bow and then pick the bow up again. But let's assume you have a piece that does not require arco, maybe just pizzicato, so you don't need to carry the bow. You place the pad of your thumb on the side of the fingerboard, the side like this. Then you use your pointing finger and pluck. That's G, D, A, and E. Now before I continue with that, when the violin is placed like this is string G, this is string D, this is string A, and string E. So when it is on me like this, on my right hand side I have string E, string A, string D, and string G. So I'm going to try to play this exercise in front of me. I have D, 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 A, like that. So I'll just follow it. Put my finger here, then pluck D, 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 A, 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 D, 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 A, A, A. Exercise D, the fourth exercise there. And I'll let you do the rest. D, D, G, G, A, D, D, E, E, A, D, G, A, E. Now, you may be wondering, which one is this? Is it another type of staff or something? No, I just brought out all those musical letters, the letter names that you see on the staff, or that the staff notes represents. In the video where I talked about the basic music theory for playing the violin, I showed you these letter names and their positions on the staff. So these are the letter names that you will play when you look at the staff. When you look at the staff, you will see notes, rest, and some other symbols. You won't see the letter names, but each note, for example, the minim, the quaver, the semi-breve, the crochet, each of those notes you see represents a musical letter depending on where it is placed. For example, if a minim is placed, that's the note head of a minim, is placed on the second line of the treble staff, it represents the letter G. So you have to look for the G that corresponds with that G you are seeing on the staff on your violin. When you find it, you play it, it gives you what you are looking for. So play these exercises and we'll move on to the next one. Thank you for watching.